Hello everyone, just letting you know that we are trying to find the server. Assetto Corsa Competizione is acting up. Nice of it, right? Yeah, we're on it. And found it, logging in.
Green light, go, go, go.
And there we are, perfect. Hello, and welcome. The Assetto Corsa, the Evolution Racing Academy on Assetto Corsa Competizione today in Spa. Wait. So for today, and hopefully today only, you will have to... My voice will have to be enough for you, as Cody could not make it and Ike is racing. I hope the sound is okay for everyone. Please let me know. Perfect. Wonderful. Thank you very much for letting me know. Contrary to what we did with Season 8, this season we are showing not the top split, but all the others that are racing together. That's because we had a conversation with the Evolution Racing Academy and they told us, well, you know, the top split is gonna be mostly hot lapping because the guys are so good and so different from each other. The racing will be much more fun on the other splits, also because they race together. So we decided we are going to show you all the other splits all together. We hope that we're gonna be able to show you a fantastic race. And as I said, from next week on, Cody will be able to make it, but today he had other business to do. Ike normally won't be able to make it, at least we hope so, because he's gonna be racing as he did in Season 8. We are now on qualifying. And it's they had some issues with the server. That's why they still have some qualifying to do. Let me check who is the fastest of them all. Jardine. His best time is a 2:2400. And the others are seconds away from him. Let's go with this. Yes. Let's see how he's driving this one. Ike, you talking to me? Yes, I'm running solo. Didn't read our Rom chat, right? Yeah, Cody today cannot make it. So for once and only for today, I am running solo. Nice. Jardine keeps his first place for now with a 2:19.5. Stancer with a 2:21, so nobody other than Jardine has going lower than 2:20. Oh, no. Van Holland makes a 2:21. So 2:20.1. Not bad, but not enough to get Jardine. Let's see if I can get yeah, so unluckily Spa is in Belgium and not in France, because if it would be in France, I could say you drove through France and now you are driving in France. No, you drove through France, but now you are in Belgium, so to speak, at least virtually. But don't talk so much and make good times, Ike. Come on. I want to see you at the front. So, Ike, while we're waiting, how come that you started so late? Server issues? I think you had some issues, right? Oh, and Mr. Jardine with a 218, but is now gone to pits. And as you can see, the pits for the GT3s are on the long straight from La Source to Eau Rouge. Yes. Who do we have on track? Mr. Van Holland. Let's that. I got it. So race was Ike. Race was expected to start at 21:15. And you're still in qualifying with 15 minutes to go or something like that. So I suppose you started a little bit late? Yeah. Yeah, I was also having a bit of an issue. Ooh, nice livery. I think it's based on a real life livery, if I remember correctly. BMW with teeth. I would have to look it up. Everyone, no, not everyone in pits. couple of the drivers who haven't set time yet. Ooh. Cody's gonna be drooling next week over all these liveries. This, I suppose, is made to confuse anyone that you are driving against, because you never know where the car starts and where it ends. Eesh. I need my sunglasses here. Ah, right. You're doing qualifying per tier. Yeah, okay. So that's a nice livery. Let's see which other liveries we have there. Okay. Italian, Mexican, or something like that. Kinda classic livery, but why not? Ooh, shiny. Oh, shiny livery, but loses control of the car. Oh, this is either really the Dark Knight or the livery system did not work. Sometimes it doesn't want to work, but it looks as if it like that delivery. Oh well. So we expect from the silver drivers to make better times than the first tier drivers. Only because we expect that doesn't mean it's true. No, that's not a better time for now as Mr. Jardine. So, better luck next time. Nope. So 220, 221, no time, no time, no time is what I'm seeing for now. Seems as if Mr. Jardine could give the others a run for their money. Somebody with the 808. Great drum computer, historic drum computer. One of the most important drum computers there have been ever. Interestingly enough, no prediction. Okay. Based on the delta, he won't make a better time than Mr. Jardine, but we'll see, we'll see. Whee! Nice. Well taken. These ones. Always difficult. Keeps all four on the line, or at least two of them. And now bus stop. Always call it the bus stop chicane. I don't care what others call it. It was forever and ever the bus stop chicane, and he makes it to 20. Okay, all right. Mr. Calgaro makes a 219. Nice, nice. They're getting warm. The drivers and their tires. Oh, and I see that the green is shiny. You're getting a little bit blocked now. Alright, Silver are getting a little bit better. That's hard over the sausage. Eesh. I don't know if that's the way you want to go. Oh! And it still counts? Okay. As far as I know, every sim has different track limits, which always makes it difficult. Let's see how Mr. Calgaro ends up. He's qualifying because it's looking quite good. Hi Ike, make us proud. And do we? We have a 219 from Mr. Calgaro. 219. So for now, Mr. Jardine with his 218 is the best time set. And there's a couple of drivers that could not set a time. Eesh. Meanwhile, the gold are getting ready to get on their way. Here we see them. I think next time I'm gonna tell Ike to have to drive a Rum livery. Oh, come on. Yeah, the Bentley, the boat. I love that one. So we have a Nissan, a Bentley, a BMW, McLaren, BMW, Ferrari, McLaren, BMW, Mercedes, Ferrari. Ah. So they're now all in the thingy. In lap, out lap, one of those. Ooh. That looks interesting. And now many of them are starting their first hot lap. The Nissan, of course, with a kawaii livery. Mr. Oak's lap will not count. I suppose he went over the limit at some point. Let's see who, if any, will be able to break the 2:18.7. Ah, of Mr. Calgaro. Now look at that. On his last lap, he was able to be faster than Mr. Jardine. Mr. Calgaro. Had not seen that. Like Dita Boo Boo. And for now, nobody has broken into the 218, but they're doing all consistent 219s. 19 to 19 to 19 to 20 to 20. So, already in their first hot lap faster than most of the others, as it's to be expected for gold. Mr. Jordan, you're looking good. Having the Rum Rum logo in the air intake and on the wing. That looks like a good lap. Jordan. Oh, no, McLaren. Yep, McLaren. And of course, the developer is gonna have the number 404. Which, for those who may be thinking, what? It's the number that you get, the error number that you get from a server when a page on a website that you wanted to get is not there. And he's gonna do a 2:18.3. 2:18.3 by Mr. Jordan. 2:18.4 by Mr. Knight. If they keep that speed on the race, it's gonna be a nice battle between those two. Yeah, so Ike is not exactly French, but yeah, let's say that that it's this way because he was in France last week. And qualifying is coming to an end, to an absolute complete end. And we're having 218.3, 218.4, 218.7, 218.8, 218.9, 219.3, 219. Ha! So Van Holland makes a 219.310, and Pattenden, for now, he's still on track. Also 219.310. But he's still on track. Here. That's it. And Oaks ends with a 219.8. Pattenden with a 2. She's not able to make his time better. We still have one, and he makes a 219.370. So we have 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 on the 218. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 on 219. 3 on 220, and the rest is above that. And we are going into the race quite soon.
What about the night qualifying? Are you worried about that?
No, I think
And while we're waiting, time to make some money.
we are ready if you have to put 1 second to the lap, but I'm better.
You look so calm. I mean, I expected you to be a bit more happy being the fastest man currently.
Because it was 1 hour ago, I already thought now I'm done. It's, but it's good, but it's 24-hour race. So.
And how
And
important
we're
is
back.
qualifying to you in a 24-hour race?
I mean, it's not really important because it's 24 hours, so you can start at 40, you can quit, but it's important for the first 3-4 hours to be out of the mess, so it's quite
Oh, come on, Assetto Corsa.
always nice to be in front of everyone.
All good so far. Let's see. Currently, E15, the faster than I
So Elijah said that you could say that you two are the only French people on track. Like, I speak French horribly, but I understand it quite quite well. And let me show you. Here we are. And here we are. And here we are. Let me see that the image, yeah, it shows you everything important. That's good. Track temperature 32 degrees. Wind is 0. No wind at all. Isaac Jordan on pole, and in 30 minutes, in 30 seconds, the race starts. Ugh.
What about the night qualifying? You worried about that?
No, I see.
3, 2, 1. What? Somebody, 2 drivers transported themselves to pits. What happened there? Let me check the Discord to see. No, nobody's saying anything in the Discord. For now, at least. Starting lap on Spa must be one of the longest of the world. Keeping your tires warm must be very, very, very difficult. Why is Mr. Van Hollen in pits? Mr. Russo. Okay. I suppose we'll find out at some point. Let's go back to the top. As I've said in other broadcasts, one of the better strategies on Assetto Corsa Competizione to get your tires warm is to go on the throttle while being on the brakes so that the brakes get hot, as Assetto Corsa Competizione does exactly what the drivers do in real life, or what the cars do in real life, and dissipates the heat from the brakes into the tires. I would have to look up if Automobilista 2 does that too. One of my next checks of Automobilista 2, I'll check that up. I know that Assetto Corsa doesn't do it. Race Room doesn't do it. We are, well, no, not about to start the race, because I suppose the race starts at the GT3 start and not at the Formula 1 start. Although the start and end straight is the Formula 1 start and end straight with GT3s. At least the end line, the finish line. And we'll find out soon enough. Yeah, it's the GT3 line. As I was expecting. La Source. And soon we'll see the race starting. And
Green light. Go, go, go.
here we go! Green, green, green! 1 hour! Spa! Evolution Racing Academy! Mr. Jordan, Mr. Knight, and Mr. Calgaro. Oh, a couple of drivers taking a very wide line. And they take after the Camel Straight. Oh, we've had an issue there. Jardine, as was to be expected, loses a place. Ah, Mr. Arnold got an issue. Yeah, at the end of the Camel Straight. Ah, you don't want to do that. But let's go back to the front. Mr. Knight, Mr. Jordan, Mr. Jardine, and Ike on fourth. Come on, Ike. Keep that. Nice braking. Just checking.
Pit window is open.
Mr. Rossi in pits. And we get to the bus stop chicane. Ooh, Mr. Jordan a little bit to... Oh! We had some issue between Ike and Mr. Hagen. Yeah, the second part of the chicane seems to be difficult, and Mr. Hagen had some issues coming out of that. Ike keeps the fourth position for now. Oh, somebody went straight, like really, really straight. Mr. Hagen, it seems. Yeah. Don't do that. At the front, Knight and Jordan have taken first and second position and are far away. Jardine is also on a very good lap. Ike has some distance. Mr. Calgaro. Calgaro. Tell me soon enough. Tetley. And then we have a gaggle of drivers with Mr. Oaks, Young, Hagen, Pattenden. There you can see them all bunched up. It's the second lap, so drivers are still trying to find their rhythm. And we'll have to see how drivers do their pit stops. The different colors that you see on the tower to the left are of course the different tiers. Gold are in white, silver are in silver gray. And the lowest tier is in red. So Mr. Jardine, by far, by very, very far, the better of the lowest tier. Well done. Better than all the silvers together for now. But he goes a little bit wide on the bus stop chicane. So Ike is coming nearer. And Mr. Oaks wants to get Mr. Tetley's position. Is he gonna go on the inside? No, he thinks twice. He thought about going on the inside at La Source, but thought better of it. We have a couple of nice battles. Mr. Hagen, Mr. Pattenden, Mr. Shefford. Viero on pits. We have had some issue. Let's go back to one of the nice battles. Young against Oaks on the Camel Straight. Hey, what happened there? Oh no, it was just technical issue. So we have a nice battle here between Tetley, Oaks and Young. All quite near. Tetley, then Mr. Oaks with the 0.4, Mr. Young almost the same. And then the others. What else do we have? While I'm keeping an eye on that, Mr. Billis. Oh, and Mr. Stancer quite near too. Slater. Trying to get Slater's position. That's a good place if you're near enough. And fast enough on the throttle, but nope. Not now. It's not as if the Camel Straight is the only place to overtake on Spa, no matter what people tell you. Coming out of the bus stop, he had some issues. Oh, and Mr. Tetley. Oops. Let me change the camera. Mr. Tetley lost positions to Young and Hagen. So now we have Young, Hagen, Tetley, Pattenden all in a group, as you can see. And they are on the Camel Straight, so trying to put pedal to the metal. And it looked... Oh, Mr. Pattenden had a moment there, so... Any good distance that he had, he lost. Let's move to another battle. Matthew East against Morud. Oh, Matthew East losing control. And Morud profiting from that. At least getting nearer. Takes the outer line, keeps the outer line. Yeah, careful there. Loses the... Well, no. Yeah, okay. So this is one we'll have to check. And Mr. Slater lost position to Mr. Stancer. What else do we have? Russo. Russo against Rescala. And Rescala. No, Rescala and Marut having a nice battle there. Oh! Awade seemingly had a moment. Oh, and who went out? Calgaro! Calgaro lost control. Oh, pity. So, what else do we have? Jordan is on first. Knight, 7/10s behind him. Jardine, quite far away, but still third, and that being on the lowest tier. Chapeau. And Ike on fourth, Oaks on fifth. But let's move down. Mr. Height. Of course, near to Mr. Calgaro, but Moreau and Rescala still at it, and quite behind him, or not quite, very near behind him, Mr. Van Holland. Ooh, yeah, they all keep their senses on the source, which means that Morut loses a place but still keeps in the race, which is important. What else? What else? What else do we see? Up! Oh, Jardine! No? The system was showing me Jardine on yellow, but no, I don't see that. He may have had a moment because Ike now came very near to him, but other than that. And as I said, Jardine is the highest by far of his tier, so they are, so to speak, in a different race. Like, no, getting very near. It's very strange. The system is telling me all the time that Mr. Jardine is having issues, but he is not. Like, no yellow. Taking the bus stop nicely. Alright, what else do we have? Oaks, Young, and Hagen. Get it. Oaks keeping the inner line, which normally is the better line. And Oaks and Hagen overtake Mr. Young from what I can see. Yeah. Whoa. We have Mr. Parois. I would say that the name should be said in a Lamborghini. We have Mr. Calgaro, who's lost a lot of positions now, trying to retake them. A silver driver. Whoa! Going on the inside at the end of the Camel Straight, but not being able to take the position. Mr. Van Holland at the start of the Camel Straight is going to take Mr. Kolb's position. And keep it. Nicely done. Rescala and Matthew East in pits quite soon. But, okay. What else? Mr. Calgaro still wanting to get that position. And Oaks, Hagen, and Young. They're gonna be having a moment. Ike still near Mr. Jardine, but not taking his position. Oh! Ooh, he almost lost the car there. Don't do that, mate. Don't do that. So we have Slater, Calgaro, Shefford, and Stancer. Castorina went far, very far. I didn't see if he had a contact. Shefford. Now, he's too far away to be able to do anything on the Camel Straight. What else do we have? Oaks, Hagen and Young. I think this is gonna be something to revisit regularly during this race. 45 minutes to go. And Cedric. Oh, what happened there? Ike lost positions. Did he lose control of the car at the end? Yeah, he's having problems with the car. Clearly. Something is not going right. Is he gonna go into pits now? And somehow his car is not behaving clearly. And yeah, he goes into pits as I was expecting. I suppose that the tires are gone. At the top we have Jordan with more than 2 seconds of distance between him and Knight. And about 6 seconds between him and Jardine. But still, what a race by Mr. Jardine. And a Lexus. I think he's the only Lexus in the whole race. Yes, he is. What else? What else? What else? What else? Shefford and Stancer. And who else is on pits? Castorina. So things are getting a little bit quieter, at least if we consider the distances between the drivers. Sec. Yeah, things are quiet right now. The only kinda battle that we have is Pattenden and Parois. And still, that takes a while. And while things are kinda quiet, we can tell you that the next race next week is gonna be at Barcelona at night. Truth to be told, if I'm at Barcelona at night, I have better things to do than go driving around, but hey, that's me. Escala, oh, lost control at the end of the Kemmel Straight. Let me check if we can see what happened there. All by himself? So he... yeah, typical. On the braking, he lost control. Oh, well. It happens, it happens, it happens. Meanwhile, Mr. Young... No. Mr. Young is at the end of the Kemmel Straight, very near to Mr. Hagen, but won't be able to take his position. Oh! Both have a moment. Oh, Hagen is having some difficulties with his car, it seems. So Young can keep near him. What else do we have? Oaks is now near to Mr. Jardine. May be able to take Mr. Jardine's position. Colbin pits. Oak goes wide, but not too wide, it seems. Is this the only Porsche? No, there's another Porsche. Yep. Two Porsches on this race. Oh! Oaks on the inside, so I expect him to take La Source. Yeah. Nope. Yeah. He ends up taking the position. Or not? Yes. Okay. It looked for a moment. And Hagen behind him, of course, on the... Ah! Nice. Jardine doesn't let go and retakes his position at just before Eau Rouge. And Oaks is so flabbergasted by that he is quite far away. Slater in pits, Culp in pits, Arnold in pits. And this is a nice battle between these three, Jardine, Oaks, and Hagen. And it's impressive how Jardine can keep the pace and, from what it seems, keep his nerves. Because he's fighting against gold drivers. That's... wow. Chapeau, monsieur. Chapeau. Boxed? Who is boxed? What is boxed? Blake. And now Oaks is in box, so Mr. Jardine can take a breather. There's a couple of drivers in box. Oaks, Young, Cedric, Pattenden. Oh, Matthew East. What happened there? Is that Oabde losing control? Went on the grass just before the bus stop and went very wide. Oh well, it happens. Back to live image. Man, that way to the pit takes forever. It's a stroll you don't want. And we're watching Holland against Hyde. Not a good place to overtake. It's a good place to keep near, but you have to wait until the end of the chicane and the curves. And he takes the position. It surely looked easier than it was, but he was already quite near, so it was to be expected. For those who are here and don't know who or what the Evolution Racing Academy is, it's a community driving on Assetto Corsa Competizione with the specialty that they see to it that the drivers learn. So they have a lot of trainings, a lot of coaching, letting people know how to drive. So if you are interested, let me get a link for you. Like, for example, this one. If you're interested in being part of the Evolution Racing Academy, go to this Discord. You'll get some training. You'll have coaching to learn how to drive better and to get, at the end of the day, to all get platinum. Because yes, this is the server with the gold drivers up to, but there is server one where the platinum drivers are. Goal, of course, is to get them all on the highest position. And Hagen wants to okay. Jordan and Knight went into pits. I was a little bit surprised. So Hagen wants to get Mr. Jardin's position, which may happen after Eau Rouge. If they get the kill. Whoops. I think Stancer had a moment there getting into pits. Yeah, they had a misunderstanding. Oof. And they at the end went both into pits. Oh well, it happens. So let's go back to Hagen, who is not able to take Jardin's place yet. Getting very near, but the Camel Straight was not good enough. It's interesting how Jardin is able to keep resisting against that pressure. Well done. I would say that he's gonna be jumping up the ranks, the tiers, quite soon. Also because he's taking quite a nice line. Hyde, Billis, Russo, Stancer in pits. Yeah, about halfway through the race, and I would not be surprised if Jardin would go into pits here. Whoop. And no, he doesn't. And keeps himself nicely in front of Hagen. I wanted to surprise him on the bus stop, but nope. Nope, nope, nope. Some drivers coming out of pit. No, but they're not. They're making way for the others as they have cold tires. Hagen trying different lines, seeing if he can make Jardin nervous, which seems to not work, or B, try to find a better place to overtake. Meanwhile, a gamble against Castorina, or to be precise, Castorina took Gamble's place. Let's move back to this battle. Yeah. Hagen with the lights on saying, "Hey, it's my place." And Jardin saying, "Who says that?" Very nice. Incredible battle. Nice to see. We're keeping on this because it's intense. Even if below, Pattenden against Bellis is also an intense race, but this is for first position. And they both go into pits at the same time. Let's see where Jardine comes out, when he comes out of pits. Knight against Jordan. Some stuff going on in pits. Whoop. Yeah, that was a blue flag. Okay. Yeah, Jardine comes out of pits after Hagen. Ike! Come on! Get Slater! Ike in the boat. It's a car that I always love to drive. You can feel the mass of this car no matter which sim you're driving. And he's keeping very near to Slater. And now Jardine comes out of pits in 6th position. So Knight against the Jordan. Oaks against Hagen. Oops. And Calgaro loses a position to Tetley. Jardine still by far the better positioned of the lowest tier, and he's above all of the silver tier drivers. A long time on 3rd position, so wow. But now we're getting back to different battles. We have Knight against Jordan. Oh! So, Assetto Corsa Competizione is all the time telling me that Jardine has an issue, Jardine has an issue, Jardine has an issue. No, he hasn't. He's driving wonderfully. So we have Young against Knight, Tetley, okay, Sky against Slater still. And Awapde against Kolb. So I'm gonna be keeping, oh, Young very near to Knight. And now we're on the bus stop. Don't do anything stupid. Not a good place to overtake. Get yourself in a good position, get a good exit. Get him on La Sauce? No, he's not near enough to get him on La Sauce. Maybe no. I'm gonna keep with this battle. While keeping an eye on the others. Knight lost control there. What happened? So Knight goes driving nicely. Oh, and somehow lost complete control there. What a pity. Oh, Knight. Yeah. I think Knight has retired as he is in pits now. Oh well. So, with less than 20 minutes to go, we have Jordan 1.5 seconds later, Young 6 seconds later, Hagen 1 second later, Oaks and Jardine, long while, but still 5th. Nice position. Height against Dancer. There is a lapped driver in between. Can that be? I'm not seeing any blues. And Ike still trying to get Slater's position. Yep. At a moment there. Hide against Dancer. Chicane is always so difficult. Whoa, somebody went very wide there. This is McLaren against McLaren. It has the inner, but he cannot profit from that. My system here is acting up.
Hello, Serta.
Hey.
I thought I'd come and join you since my race ended abruptly.
Yeah, what happened there?
There's been across the board different people have been lagging, and the server froze for me as I was ill, and it put me into the barrier.
Yikes.
Lando Norris style. So I retired the car because it's not worth, it's going to take me 5 minutes worth of repair time. So
Yeah.
I'll come and have a look at some comms with you, if that's all right.
Absolutely, absolutely. For those who are only hearing a voice, it's Mr. Knight, who had a moment, as we saw, at the end of Eau Rouge. And
yeah.
it was an Assetto Corsa Competizione moment.
Yeah, I think my ACC's just had another one. Because everybody for me has just everybody for me has just gone to the pits. Oh, there we go. Now it's back. So there's obviously something going on somewhere. Let's see what we got commentate wise. Let's see what we got. So,
we have Ike, who is fighting for 12th position against Slater. He's 5/10 of a second away.
So Ike is in P12. Let's see what we got. We got Oaks. Oaks is on the back of Hagen into Lecom. who is on the back of that is an Aston. I believe that Aston is Toby.
Yeah,
so
but
we
those,
both flagged them.
but I think
There you
those are blue flags.
Yeah, that was Toby was a blue flag, but Richard and Thomas, so Oaks and Hagen in P3 and 4 are racing each other.
Interestingly enough, my
4/10.
system here is telling me that Oaks is a second away from Hagen.
I got 4/10, but that might be slightly odd. But he's on his back. He's on his back down the hill. There has actually been a massive crash on Rouge Radion.
No.
Car 24 is backwards, I think. Let me go and have a look. I can just go and click on it, find out who that is. That was Johnny, I believe. Yeah,
my
that was.
system is acting up.
Yep, so Johnny had a moment up the hill and I believe is either staying out the way or going to retire the car. He is...
I don't have... Are you sure it's number 24?
It was car number 2. Car number 2 had the moment. Sorry, I had it clicked on so that I could see positions, not things, but his car is absolutely totaled.
Yeah.
I think that's going to be a retirement, and I believe... Yep, battle for P1 has heated up. You've got Young, who is 8 tenths off Jordan as well, so...
For anybody from the States who is looking, that white flag does not mean that this is the last lap of the race. White flag in GT3 means slow car ahead.
So... Young is on pace to catch Jordan. Because he was catching me, because he was faster than me. Not sure if that was due to my damage, which you probably saw on the formation lap. Again, caused by a server freeze at the start, which put me into the wall, and then everyone seemed to get it afterwards.
Yay.
Oaks is right on Hagen's rear end. But I think he just lost some time coming up the hill.
Yeah.
Very slow car on a Rouge Radion, but I think it's a car just letting people go. Yep. Let's have a look, see where some bikes are going.
And in the meantime, Ike was able to take Slater's position.
Let me have a look. See, Ike is 5 seconds off the back of the car ahead of him right now, which is Parwa. Parwa, I think it's pronounced Parwa.
I would pronounce it also similarly, so yeah.
Parwa. I think it's. I don't know nationality, so they'll have to forgive me. I believe their first name's Nick, but Parwa is probably what you see on screen.
And in Europe nowadays, luckily, you cannot tell by the name where the person comes from.
Yeah. So Ike is making that up. There looks like there's a little fight going on over there. Who's this?
So we have a battle for a second between Jordan and Young. We have a battle for 6th between Calgaro and Cedric. And
on the back of that.
That's about the... Oh! Jordan loses control. Jordan loses control of the car.
Oh, he's out.
What happened there?
Did he find Matt East? Because that's Matt East's car. That's East's car ahead in the 142. So maybe they came together?
Yes, they came together, but I would say that it was Jordan's... Jordan went too wide.
Oh, okay. Yeah, it looks like Jordan's...
But, no! All the time being in front, and now he will have to quit the race. His car seems to be... Yes, he is DNF'd. Oh, no.
I'll go and have a look to the replay if it will load for me, and I'll go and give you a little bit of a stewarding insight if you would like it.
Yeah, so I watched the replay, and I showed the replay, and it looked to me as if you went wide. But yeah, take a look.
See. Isaac, that's the last lap. Let me have a quick looky on board and see what happened. Okay, so he's behind Matt East. He's tried to go for a gap. He's gone on the curb. Oh, that's a nasty pinch. He's gone too much on the curb, and it's pushed him out wide, I would say.
Yeah. So driver error. Well, Oaks had a moment there at the end of the Kemmel Straight. What are they called? Lecom, of course. So, oh, we have Calgaro very, very near to Cedric.
That's sad to see. Sad to see Jordan having to retire that car as well. He had a really good quali. He was up on me in quali by 0.05 of a second, and then ran the race. Well, I got him on lap 1 and held him for a bit, and then. But it seems he's met the same fate as me, which is kind of interesting. But that could have.
No, because yours was an Assetto Corsa Competizione issue. His was just
driver.
Yeah,
But
it happens.
It might have been. There might have been lag that happened at that time. We don't exactly know.
Sure.
So for now, obviously that will be down for the stewards to look at if it gets reported and taken into consideration. And then from there we'll see where it goes. Let me see if there's any battles going on. Oaks has dropped off the back.
We have Cedric, Calgaro, and Tetley for 5th.
Yep, got all those three knotted together.
We have Castorina and Kolb for 18th, and we have Arnold and Rescala for 22nd.
So
but
what I'll do then is
we're gonna keep on the battle for 5th.
Yeah, because that's the battle for 5th there, but that is actually the battle for P1 in silver class going on there.
Absolutely. By the way,
this is
what a great race by Jardine, who is on 4th.
Yes.
He is. How is the lowest tier called for you guys? Bronze?
So it's bronze or it's AM. I do know that this is one of Jardine's preferred tracks, so I know this is a very good track for him.
It shows.
Yeah, and the Lexus is his car of choice outside of this as well. So he's in a very competent car, and that he knows that he's obviously very happy here. What I will do as well is I'm going to have... Oh, there might be something about to happen between Calgaro and Cedric.
Yeah, we're keeping an eye on that. And we're at the Camel Straight. Cedric trying to make his car as wide as he can on the braking. No.
Oh, that's a bit spicy. That's too wide. Tetley's doing the right thing and staying out of it. It's very close.
Ooh, that's a nice battle.
That's fed Calgaro to Tetley a bit more now, so he'll pull up on that fight. Let me have a quick look at some lap times. So this is the battle. So last lap, Cedric did a 21.7. 21.7.
Calgaro 21.9 and Tetley 21.8.
So out of the three of them, there is a slightly faster, an ever so slightly fast person. Hello, Johnny.
I crashed on the Rouge. I lost control.
We saw.
My wheels start fading, so I'm losing grip.
Did you change your tires on your pit stop?
Yeah, on the first one, I think I made that mistake, and I went too early, so I got lapped, I think.
It happens. It's it's your first race, I believe, with the RA.
Yeah.
Your first proper race, so it happens. And if I remember correctly, you're relatively new to sim racing as well, aren't you?
Kind of.
So
you don't have audio? Wait.
Who has?
Me, I'm 34.
No, so Christian is saying that he doesn't have audio, but we are transmitting audio.
Has he got it muted? Is he being a lemon? I have it muted.
I would say so, because I asked at the beginning and the people on chat said, no, perfect audio, all's good. So I think he's being a lemon.
Let me have a look, see, and I'll take a look on my end. Because if we don't, that'd be pretty funny, but I'm sure we do. Let me go and have a look.
So we should have the cars and our voices on audio.
Let me have a look.
Yeah, and other people in chat are saying all works fine.
Oh, okay. So yeah, Fengler must just Christian must just have it muted.
because
Right, yes.
that's one of my standard questions at the beginning of
His
a
driver changed
transmission.
the audio, apparently.
Whoops.
Let me have a look.
So,
So-
while we are doing this, Cedric, Calgaro, and Tetley are still battling each other. And by the way, Van Holland and Slater are also in a very nice battle, a Porsche against a McLaren. So I'm
Ike's
keeping
getting
an
quite
eye.
close to Perwar as well. He's 2
Nice.
seconds off the rear. So he'll be in that fight quite soon. Is that Shepherd there? Stancer is a second off the back of Shepherd. Just gone through Lacombe 2, heading to Bruxelles. Castorino is going towards Blanchemont
Yep.
with Tobias. Mr. Kolb. Oh, Viero got a drive through, which can only mean track limit. He's been over the thing on track limits. Isaac
But
has...
we're watching right now Tetley against Calgaro, as Tetley is only 1/10 of a second away, and they are about to get into the bus stop.
Isaac, Mr. Jordan, by the way, repaired his car and went back out by the looks of things, lapping in 28, but he did put the car back out there. So he... Oh, never mind. Commentator's curse. First time commentating, and I gave it to him. Sidewards up
Yep.
the top of Rouge Radion. Little bit of a slide. That's not going to be good for your tyres.
Nope.
Those three are still quite knit close together.
There's a lot going on. Cedric, Calgaro, Tetley, Holland, Slater, Stancer, Shepherd.
Ike got past Perroir. He must have got him past through Blanchemont, I would assume, or through the bus stop, because he was ahead of him into turn 1. Didn't see how he did it, but he got
He's
past
now
him.
on 10th.
Van Holland
And
is still...
Calgaro took Cedric's position. Let's see how. On the Camel
Yep.
Straight. On the Camel Straight, we see here in the replay that he was just faster in the exit and therefore could take Lecon much faster. But these three are, I suppose, how much? We have 3 minutes until the end of the race. These three are gonna be, until the end of the race, battling for position. Nice. That's what we all want to see. Calgaro, Cedric, Tetley for 5th.
Let's have a look across the board. So Young still leading the gold class. Hagen still second. Oaks 4 seconds off the back of Hagen. Hagen 3 seconds off the back of Young.
And
Jardine
Jardine,
is
4th.
happily
4th.
leading Am. I couldn't give you a time scale, but I can tell you that he is...
And
Well-
he's overall 4th. He is
Yes.
even better than any silver driver with regards of position. Oh, Tetley. What happened there? What happened with Tetley? So...
Steve, he's backwards. He's on his brake, so he's just staying
we're
out of the way.
He lost control all by himself at the corner. We're seeing the replay. Oh well,
okay.
It happens.
He's just tagged the wall when he was reversing as well, because I'm looking at it on the live. So he's slowed up. He's tagged the wall, but he's done that to stay out of the way of the other drivers behind him, so that he didn't end up crashing into anyone.
So at the moment, the battle, the only, well, no, the highest battle that we have is Slater and Holland for 11th.
Let's see, Ike is chasing down Pattenden, 4.5 seconds to him.
Yeah, but we have
Van Hollen-
1.5 minutes. I don't think Ike is gonna be able to.
Let me do some quick math. 1.5 minutes from where Young is right now. He might just cut the line. He might be one more lap. This might be the last lap, based on position.
Yeah. So we are now in the last lap, is what you're saying, right?
Either this lap that he's on is the last
Yeah,
lap, and he'll cross
I'd
the line
say so.
P1.
Yeah,
or
I'd say so.
he's going to...
And Holland
I mean,
is parallel to Slater on the Camel Straight.
He's got him
He's
in the
on
toe.
the outside.
He's got
and-
him.
Yeah. If he
Got him at the
takes
end of the
Lecombe,
camel.
yes. Oh, and Holland Slater loses control on Lecombe.
Ah, I know why Slater's lost control there.
Because?
Slater's dashboard is highlighting that he had TC0.
Hey?
So he was running TC0. The car becomes a lot more slippery with that no traction control. So
yeah.
probably just probably no one's fault. It's probably just a bit too aggressive on his throttle and
10 seconds to go. I think Young will cross the line with still time.
Yeah,
I know we're not.
So now we're on the last lap.
Yes.
Last lap of the race now.
Are you sure? Because the end line is on the Formula 1 straight and the start line is on the GT straight.
Yeah, it's weird.
Okay.
I'm
Okay.
So the start finish line that is recorded is before La Source, which is where the lines count over, and the start for the GT3 grid is after La Source going up to Rouge Radion, probably due to La Source being quite a dangerous place to be. But then Rouge Radion, not exactly much better.
Yeah. So we have on his last lap Young. 3 seconds away from him is Hagen on a BMW. Oaks 11 seconds away. Jardine in a comfortable 4th position while he was on 3rd for a long while, but still a 4th position is fantastic for this AM driver. Calgaro. So I don't expect any battles. I don't see here anybody near enough anybody else.
I'm just having a look-see. Just having a quick click down just to see if anyone's passing anyone, anyone's near anyone. Nobody is, so this is how it's going to be over the line, I think. Parkin's got 3.2 to go on Young. Whether or not he'll make that up.
Nah.
He might do. He's 2.6 to the good now. It's gonna be very close. It's gonna be at least maybe 2.5 over the line, I think. But I think Young has got this.
Parois is getting near to Ike, our own Ike Sky.
Young is in the bus stop. Dave is... I'll wait for it to pop up.
And that's
There
it.
it is,
Young
check flag.
wins the race.
2.4 seconds to the good. Hagen in 2nd. Let's see where Richard is. To where Oaks is.
And he comes
was
in 3rd.
Probably about 10 seconds to the good. 16.9 seconds behind
And
Hagen, but not
Jardine.
bad at all.
Jardine
was 2
of AM
seconds.
comes 4th. Best of
Let's
AM and even better than all silver drivers. Wow.
Calgaro, P5. But also P1 of silver. Cedric just behind him. Belez P7.
And Ike
P8.
ends on 9th and Parois on 10th. So we have Mercedes, BMW, Porsche, Lexus, interestingly enough, Lamborghini, McLaren, BMW, Bentley, the boat on 9th, and a Lamborghini on 10th. Nice. Nice.
Now we're getting some celebratory donuts at the top of
Of
Rouge
course.
Radion from Jardine. Been
So,
an Lexus round.
this has been the first race of the Evolution Racing Academy in Spa. The next race is next week, same time, same place in Barcelona at night. As I was saying, if I'd be in Barcelona at night, I'd have other things to do than going to the race, but we are not really in Barcelona. In any case, this has been the first race of the Evolution Racing Academy with a fantastic fantastic position for Jardine. Until next time, save fuel, collect pickup, and we'll see each other at the podium. Bye. Say bye, guys.
See you later.
See ya.